Humans have always compared themselves to others. It's part of how we understand our place in the world. But when it comes to money, this habit can silently destroy your financial peace. In the past, comparison was limited to neighbors and coworkers. Today, social media gives us access to thousands of lives, making us feel like we're constantly behind. You might see someone's luxury car or fancy vacation and immediately question your own success. But what you don't see are their debts, struggles, or emotional stress. Social comparison often leads to emotional spending. You buy things not because you need them, but because you feel you're not enough without them. This mindset turns money from a tool into a trophy. You stop using money to build security and start using it to prove your worth to others. Unfortunately, this behavior often leads to debt, anxiety, and broken financial goals. You live above your means just to look successful. The truth is, the people who seem rich online may be struggling in real life. Most of the wealth on social media is exaggerated or financed by debt. Every time you compare, you lose sight of your own path. You forget your goals, your timeline, and your progress and start chasing someone else's dream. You don't have to play the comparison game. Real wealth is quiet, patient, and built with consistency, not flashy posts and luxury spending. Awareness is the first step. Once you recognize how comparison affects your choices, you can take back control and focus on building your own financial success. Trying to keep up with others financially often leads to hidden emotional damage. You might feel constant pressure to earn more, spend more, and show more just to feel accepted. This pressure can slowly create resentment. You may begin to dislike people who seem more successful, not because of who they are, but because of what they reflect back at you. Many people sacrifice their financial goals just to look wealthy. They delay saving for retirement or investing in skills just to afford the next trendy purchase. This behavior is like running on a treadmill. You're working hard, but not really moving forward. Your energy and money go toward impressing others, not building your future. When your lifestyle is built around other people's opinions, you lose financial freedom. You're constantly trying to live up to standards that aren't even your own. Over time, this emotional stress takes a toll. You might feel tired, anxious, or even depressed without realizing that social comparison is the root cause. What makes it worse is that this cycle never ends. There will always be someone richer, flashier, or more successful to compare yourself to. Breaking this pattern requires a mindset shift. You have to move from "how do I look" to "what really matters to me." Financial health starts with self-respect. When you respect your own journey, you stop needing approval from strangers. By letting go of the comparison game, you create space for real wealth, one built on purpose, patience, and peace of mind. To escape the trap of comparison, you need to redefine success for yourself. If you don't set your own standards, the world will do it for you, and it usually chooses money, status, and image. Ask yourself, what does financial freedom actually mean to you? Is it peace of mind? Time with family? The ability to say no without guilt? When you define your values clearly, money becomes a tool, not a scoreboard. You stop competing and start creating a life that reflects your true priorities. Comparison often thrives in silence. When we don't talk about money honestly, we assume everyone else has it figured out while we feel lost. But here's the truth: most people are struggling silently. Behind the Instagram filters and luxury purchases are credit card debt, anxiety, and pressure. Start having real conversations about money with trusted friends, mentors, or even yourself. Honesty is the first weapon against toxic comparison. Your financial journey is as unique as your fingerprint. No one else has your exact background, dreams, or obstacles, so why compare? The more you focus on your lane, the more progress you'll make. Energy spent watching others is energy not spent building your own future. Real confidence doesn't come from what you show, it comes from what you build quietly. The savings account no one sees is more powerful than the car everyone sees. Comparison loses its power when you choose purpose over appearance. And in that moment, your journey toward real wealth finally begins. The strongest financial foundation isn't built on how much you earn, but on how well you manage what you have. True confidence comes from control, not income. Comparison tells you that more is always better. But financial wisdom knows that enough is powerful. Knowing when you have enough protects you from endless wanting. When you stop comparing, you begin to appreciate what you've already built. Gratitude is a quiet yet powerful antidote to envy. The most financially free people aren't always the richest, they're the ones who feel rich, because they live on their own terms. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your bank account isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of your strategy. The moment you stop caring about what others have, you regain mental space. That space is where creativity, clarity, and true financial vision can grow. Financial confidence means trusting your own path, even when it looks different from others. It's knowing that discipline will get you further than display. Social comparison is noisy. It shouts for attention. Real success, though, is quiet. It grows slowly, steadily, and often in private. Invest your time and energy into things that grow in value: skills, savings, relationships, and inner peace. These are the pillars of lasting wealth. The only comparison that matters is who you were yesterday versus who you are today. If you're making progress, you're already ahead. Start by tracking your financial progress, not your financial image. Measure things like debt reduction, savings growth, and smart spending habits. Unfollow accounts or people that make you feel less than. If their content triggers envy or insecurity, it's okay to step away. Protect your mental wealth. Create a vision board based on your personal goals, not what's trending. What do you want your money to do for you? Surround yourself with people who talk about growth, not just spending. A supportive circle can help you focus on purpose over prestige. Practice intentional spending. Ask before each purchase, does this align with my values, or am I trying to impress someone? Celebrate small wins. Whether it's paying off a credit card or sticking to your budget for a month, acknowledge your effort. Limit time on platforms that encourage comparison. Social media is a highlight reel, not a true financial reflection. Read or listen to stories of people who built wealth quietly and authentically. Their paths often include discipline, patience, and self-trust. Make financial decisions from a place of intention, not insecurity. Fear-based choices rarely build long-term wealth. Remember, your wealth journey isn't a race, it's a commitment to your future self. Focus on progress, not perfection. Real wealth isn't about appearing successful, it's about feeling secure, peaceful, and free when no one's watching. Every time you resist the urge to compare, you reclaim a bit of your power. That power fuels better decisions, clearer goals, and deeper self-respect. Your journey with money doesn't need to look like anyone else's. The slower, quieter path is often the most sustainable one. Detaching your self-worth from your net worth is one of the most radical financial moves you can make. It changes everything. Instead of chasing what others have, focus on becoming someone you're proud of, someone your future self will thank you for. Comparison steals joy. Clarity restores it. The more clearly you define what matters to you, the less power comparison has over your life. You are already worthy. No luxury car, designer bag, or big house will add to that. True wealth begins with self-respect. Keep showing up for your goals, even when no one claps. The quiet work you do today becomes the loud success of tomorrow. Choose intention over impulse. Choose purpose over pride. And choose your path over comparison every single time. If this message resonated with you, help us spread it. Like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more content on money and mindset. Let's grow together.